Hey everyone, my name is Megabyte and I am here to tell you a really important thing that will help you to create the best quality products on AO. The thing is, you can access limitless data in your AO process. Now, the question arises how? The very simple answer is using Orbit, the first ever decentralized Oracle network on Arweave, built using AO. So today, we will be learning how to obtain the most demanded data on blockchain, namely the token price. Let's start building. First, head to ide.betteridea.dev. This is in-browser IDE provides you with an awesome developer experience while building on AO. Connect your wallet and now you can experience the best developer environment for AO. Let's move forward and create a new project. Enter the name of the project. Will be naming Orbit Graph. Select the create a new process. The name of the process will be price graph and create project. Now you need to send a few Orbit points into your AO process. You can get the AO process ID on the bottom right. Select the copy the ID. Go to your ARV wallet. Select Orbit. At the recipient, I will be transferring 5 Orbit points. Next and confirm. When the transaction gets completed, you will also receive a notification on your BetterIDea. Let's see this out. Wait a couple of seconds, and here we go. We got the credit notice that signifies that we have received Orbit point into this process ID. Now let's define some variable crucial to make a fetch request on the Orbit. These variables include Orbit, which is the process ID of the Orbit process, Orbit token, which is the process ID of the Orbit points, fee amount, which is the one Orbit with the 12 denomination, then the base URL, the URL which you want to get the data from, and the receive data variable, which will be storing the response received from the Orbit for us. Hit the play button, and it's here. Create a new code cell. Now it's time to create a handler which will receive the response from the Orbit. We will use JSON library to decode the message data we receive. This handler must accept the message received with the action tag and the value receive response. The function of the handler will first decode the message data using the JSON library and then save it into the received data variable. Let's print it out, and this handler is loaded. Create a new code cell. Now it's time to test this particular process. All you have to do is to write a command to send a request to the Orbit process. So this command contains very important parameters. The first parameter is the target, which signifies this process wants to send a message to this Orbit token, which will transfer this fee amount to the Orbit process with the base URL and the tag. Now let's hit the play button and wait for the response. It will take a couple of seconds. During this, you will receive a couple of messages. The first one is a debit notice. This signifies that you have sent one Orbit point to the Orbit process. The next signifies that the Orbit process has received your request. Now, we have also received this particular print statement. You have received the data from the Orbit process. This means this particular handler is being called. So now let's check the data which we have received. Receive data, and so you can see we have received price of AR in different currencies. Now let's check what's the price of AR in USD. You can see we have received the price of AR in USD. Now you can imagine what we can do with this data on AO. But for now, let's see what we can do with this data on BetterIDea. Let's start by building a graph. Create a new code cell. First, initialize the graph, then set the labels and the title. Add some bars, and at last add, add the return statement. Over here, we have initialized a new graph. We have set the title to crypto prices with the x-axis label cryptocurrencies, and y-axis label value with respect to 1 year. We have added bar for USD, USDT, and Euro. And at last, we are returning the bar graph. Before hitting the play button, you have to load the graph module in your AO process. For that, hit the module button on the top right, select the graph module, load it, wait a couple of seconds, and then hit the play button over here. Now you can see we have the visual representation of different currencies with respect to one AR. Like this, you can use Orbit to get any data from the internet into your AO process. It can be football scores, the latest news, data sets to train your LLM models, or anything else you can find online. Comment what you want to build with Orbit and we will connect with you. Till then, keep building.